March 7th, the new screenlife horror movie Bloat, which is about a young boy who becomes possessed by a demon after a near-death drowning accident. This doesn't look
Highly,
very good.
highly anticipated by us, though.
It's got one of the worst titles in cinematic history. And I'm guessing they're going to explain the meaning behind it. But bloat? Imagine going, and it's all like done through an app, most likely when you get your tickets. But imagine having to go up to a teller and say, "Yeah, I just want two tickets for bloat." Like I couldn't do it. Whoever I was with would have to do it for me.
I'm going low for this. I looked and saw that, found footage has kind of, I think, thanks to M. Night Shyamalan, had a resurgence since The Visit came out. And since then, we've had some movies that have come out, including Host, that was in 2020. It was a great,
That was good.
a sleek little found footage movie that was released on Shudder. From that, we've had
Searching was good.
yeah, Searching. Missing also followed that up on the same veins. It was almost a spiritual sequel to Searching. And that we got that 3 years ago now. Now Bloat is bringing that score down, I do believe, that average. I'm expecting low. I'm not, I kept saying, I don't know if it's going to be that low. And I'm like, man, I think it's going to be, I think, screw it, 25. I'm going to say
Oh my
25.
goodness.
Yeah, I'm going to say 25. I think it's going to be bloat for sure. It's living up to its name.
Okay, I did 30%. I did 30% because this does not look good. And it's
No.
truly the name. I think about the name,
Yeah,
throughout the day because it is so stupid.
it's so incredible.
All right, so also March 7th, Night of the Zoopocalypse.
Woo.
This is an animated kids movie about zoo animals trying to survive a zombie outbreak. It comes from, I guess, a short story from Clive Barker of all people. It's kind of my cup of tea, but probably not something I would watch in
Yeah.
theaters. That's like a watch at home. And kids' movies, animated kids' movies are always tough to guess, especially something like this, which is like not a major studio that we can kind of compare it
Mm-mm.
to. But I think this looks fun. I'm going to say 75%.
It's funny because too, I went to go see who is the filmmaker, and it's not Richard Curtis,
Mm-mm.
but Ricardo
It's
Curtis.
the Spanish version.
It's yeah, it's his alias. It's like Richard Bachman was to Stephen King. This is his first film, like his first one. You said 77. I think
Nope,
that
75.
Okay, 75. I think that normally what we end up getting is movies, animated movies, especially when they come out. Normally, that first one, and it's not just animated, but I got to say, most first and franchises, they either do great or they don't do so well. I should go higher, but I'm going lower. I'm going lower. And I judge this based off of Madagascar. I feel like I'm like, oh well, what did that get? Those later installments got higher scores, but when that first film dropped, it got a lower score. So I'm going lower than you, and I said 70%. I think this movie will be reviewed a little harsher. I feel like what's weird is this seems like an October release. This
I
should be
know.
something that
Strange,
comes out, yeah, like around.
strange March release.
And I think the reason why they're releasing it now is maybe to just get it out. Maybe it won't. But
Mm.
even then, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But yeah, I'm going to say 70%.